I put Jujutsu Kaisen sorcery into Minecraft. Again. If you can, why not subscribe and leave a like. I've already made a video about this add-on, but since then I've added a ton of new changes that it's almost an entirely new add-on. This add-on was made in version 1.21.30. Any versions below that will not get the add-on to work. Be sure to activate these experimental toggles before playing in your world. But as far as I've tested, the add-on itself seems to be stable, but if something breaks or something does not work, you should try and activate these switches. Also, be sure to check your settings for the resource pack and behavior pack. This is one of the new features I added. In the resource pack, you can either use max particles or reduced particles depending on what your device can handle. In the behavior pack, you can decide whether the add-on will have zero destruction or max destruction. For max destruction, I would recommend turning off tile drops and mob loot before making your world to lessen lag. The add-on currently has two characters, Ryomen Sukuna and Gojo Satoru. To select your character, grab the character select book and choose your character. I've replaced the old selection books with this one character select book that opens up a menu. Let's start with the King of Curses himself, Ryomen Sukuna. Dismantle. His default cutting technique that fires an invisible slash attack that cuts down all obstacles in its path. It has a cooldown of 10 seconds, low cursed energy cost, and a skill type of a long-ranged burst. Divine Flames. A mid-range projectile attack that launches a fire arrow that explodes upon expiration or upon contact with its target. It has a second variant, but we'll get into that later. It has a cooldown of 20 seconds, medium cursed energy cost, with a skill type of a mid-ranged burst. Cleave, his other cutting technique. Upon activation, your next few melee attacks are enhanced with cursed energy. The skill adjusts itself depending on the toughness of the target you hit. The stronger the target, the higher the cursed energy requirement. It has a cooldown of 25 seconds, high cursed energy cost. The skill lasts for 6 seconds, and with a skill type of a buff skill. Cleave Spiderweb, an alternate attack of the cleave technique. To activate, sneak before using the item to cast. It deals damage to surroundings while destroying the platform below the caster. It has a cooldown of 15 seconds, low cursed energy cost, with a skill type of an AoE burst. Lastly, Sukuna's domain expansion, Malevolent Shrine. A demonic shrine that activates both cleave and dismantle to shred everything within range. Targets within the range of the domain are subjected to high amounts of constant DPS. Domain expansion rules apply. Affected targets within the domain can use simple domain to negate its sure hit effects temporarily. Since this specific domain lacks a barrier, targets can freely escape if they manage to reach the outside of its effective range, and targets can also fall in within the effective range if they choose to do so. The domain caster cannot use their innate curse technique while the domain is active. Sukuna, however, can now use an enhanced version of Divine Flames. This new enhanced Divine Flames has a larger AoE, longer range, flies faster, and deals higher amounts of damage. It has a shorter cooldown, allowing Sukuna to spam it while his domain is active. Malevolent Shrine has a cooldown of 37 seconds, highest cursed energy cost, with a skill type of a massive AoE DPS that also buffs its caster. Next up, the strongest sorcerer, Satoru Gojo. Infinity. Infinity surrounds him with an invisible barrier that prevents any harm from reaching Gojo. With Infinity active, Gojo is basically untouchable and unkillable. However, this skill can be disabled if the player is within an enemy's domain range, or if it is broken by a player using domain amplification. Once broken, this skill will be disabled for 18 seconds. Cooldown, 18 seconds upon breaking. Low cursed energy cost for a 6 eyes user, otherwise it has a high cursed energy cost, and with a skill type of a buff. Next ability is Cursed Technique Lapse Blue, a blue orb that uses Infinity to create negative space, forcing the area around it to correct itself. In short, it pulls everything nearby into itself. It has a base cooldown of 23 seconds, but for a 6 eyes user that cooldown will now be 21 seconds. Medium cursed energy cost, with a skill type of an AoE DPS stun. Lapse Blue, second phase. After the skill has been casted, simply sneak while holding the Lapse Blue item to teleport where the orb was. Next ability, Curse Technique Reversal Red. Instead of a pulling force, Reversal Red uses Infinity to converge space, creating an explosive force that repels anything nearby. It has a base cooldown of 26 seconds. For a 6 Eyes user, that cooldown will now be 24.5 seconds. Medium Cursed Energy cost with a skill type of a mid-range DPS. Reversal Red second phase. Similar to Lapse Blue, a second phase can be triggered after the skill has been casted by holding the reversal item and sneaking. This will detonate the orb early. Lastly, the combination of the two abilities, Hollow Technique Purple. Attraction and repulsion combined makes a dangerous combination that rushes forward, dealing high amounts of damage. It has a base cooldown of 30 seconds. For a 6 Eyes user, that cooldown is lowered to 26 seconds. High Cursed Energy cost with a skill type of a long-ranged burst. Lastly, Gojo's Domain Expansion, Unlimited Void. This domain forces its targets to receive infinite amounts of information endlessly, rendering them unable to do anything. Basically, you'll be brain dead when you get hit with the sure hit effects of this domain. Domain expansion rules apply. Casting Simple Domain allows the affected target to negate the domain's sure hit effects temporarily. But Simple Domain must be cast before Unlimited Void opens. Otherwise, the sure hit effect will disable all possible techniques. The domain caster cannot use their innate curse technique while the domain is active. It has a base cooldown of 37 seconds. For a 6 Eyes user, that cooldown is lowered to 35.5 seconds. Highest cursed energy cost, with a skill type of a massive AoE DPS, Stun, which also bumps its caster. Here are some other curse techniques that play important roles in this add-on, some of which are previously mentioned. Sukuna has his Domain Amplification. It temporarily disables your own curse techniques in exchange for the ability to neutralize your opponent's curse techniques. It's currently one of the only 2 ways to break through Gojo's Infinity. It has a cooldown of 25 seconds, low cursed energy cost, with a skill type of a buff skill. Gojo has his 6 Eyes, a trait specific to the Gojo clan that when activated it allows the user to optimize their cursed energy usage and reduces skill cooldowns. Both characters have access to these next few techniques. Reverse Curse Technique. This costs quite a bit of cursed energy the longer you keep it active, so be careful. It has a cooldown of 1 second, medium to high amounts of cursed energy cost, with a skill type of a heal and a buff. Simple Domain. This is a defensive skill that you should only activate inside an enemy domain to prevent yourself from getting hit with these sure hit attacks temporarily. It has a duration of 7 seconds before needing to be reactivated. It has a base cooldown of 6.5 seconds. For a 6 Eyes user, that would be 6 seconds. Medium amounts of cursed energy cost, with a skill type of a skill effect immunity. Next up are some features I think are important to add to this add-on. Domain Clash. A domain clash happens when 2 or more sorcerers cast domain expansion nearly at the same time. This stops all domains from opening until the clash ends. During a domain clash, whoever receives the most melee damage gets their domain nullified. I repeat, the most melee damage gets their domain nullified. Your only option is to throw hands. Domain Fatigue. Each time you cast your domain, you build up fatigue. I added this system in order to limit the amount of times you can spam your domain. The fatigue slowly disappears with time, and getting stuck within an enemy domain also adds to your fatigue. Trying to cast your domain while fatigued will reveal to the enemy that you cannot cast your domain, giving them the advantage. High Jump. Holding Sneak for a short duration charges your next jump. Dash. Holding sneak longer than 1 second turns your next jump into a forward dash. Combat animations. Each character has their own unique fighting animation. Finally, some important tips about the add-on you should know about. 1. There can only be one player per character, so no duplicate Gojos or Sukunas or any other future character. 2. It is recommended to reset after each death/fight. Resetting means you either reselect your character, switch characters, or clear your selection. Resetting also fixes a majority of the bugs you might be stuck with, so when something wrong happens, try and reset. 3. When creating your world, make sure that your simulation distance is set to its highest. This prevents your techniques from despawning when they fly too far, especially Hollow Purple. So there you go, my almost fully revamped Jujutsu Kaisen add-on for Minecraft. I worked really hard on this update, so if you liked it, do consider subscribing. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can leave it in the comment section. You can also talk to me directly through our Discord server, link is in the description. If you really liked it, why not donate by buying me a coffee to support all that I do here? That's all from me. See ya. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let me know when.
Go.
Okay. Wait, this is the same building that you and... Okay, well. That won't affect me. Oh.
Ah, okay. I lost this one. I forgot about domain amplif.
I have simple domain up if I were you.
I couldn't.
You broke Infinity though.
Yeah, but it recovered so fast.
Hi.
You know, I have my own domain expansion.
Do you?
Rage quit.
Okay.
Yurt. You're outside, aren't you?
No.
You are outside.
See, the dash works in creating distance. Now I have time to regenerate my cursed energy. Or I can just do this. Oh, hey, bud. How you doing? Where'd you go? Because I need to find
the
you.
Town?
Oh. Now I'm good.
Oh, buddy.
Hey, bud. What's up? Hey, buddy.
Okay. Hello.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So, how's it hanging?
Stuck in a block.
Uh-huh.
Not really, I am.
Hey.
This mantle moves a lot faster. Oh, dang it, you're not. Okay, let's do it. Let's go!
Right. You hit too fast. I forgot to. You hit a lot. I forgot to activate RCT.
Let's go! Of course you had that. What the? Damn, you're not taking damage at all. Yo! Okay. Okay, smartass. That drained my personal ability. Damn. Whoa. Nope. I'm not staying down there with you. Such a waste. Come here. You son of a...
No!
Let's go!
Sure! Get this on!
No! No!
Come over here!
No, dude. Stay away from me.
Where the hell are you? Where did that get you?
No! No. No! I don't have my stuff!
Yo!
No. I'd just like to put this out there. The 1.21.20 update broke many add-ons. So if you're using versions 1.21.20 and above, a lot of my add-ons will probably not work for you. Well, except this Jujutsu Crafting one, because I just made an update to it. But all my other add-ons are currently being updated to fit this new version that Mojang released, because the newest version of Minecraft just wiped out millions of other add-ons, making them unusable. But you know, that's why it worked. I almost quit actually, but then I realized I shouldn't. So yeah, just wait for the other add-ons. Stop commenting that they don't work. Obviously they don't, because Minecraft released a new update. So just be patient. If you got questions, just contact me through Discord or leave a comment. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just telling you this for that purpose. Just 1.21.20 broke lots of add-ons. So if they're broken, they're broken. Just wait for your creator to fix them. And I'm already working on mine. So yeah, that's it for me for now. See you guys.